morning, everybody. I'm gonna actually come in here and close this door to record this. I got the dishwasher running right now and it is producing kind of an awful lot of background noise. So it's Tuesday, it's November 22nd, the first day of Thanksgiving break for me. Technically we do have school in session today for half a day, but I took today off because I realized on Sunday when I was walking around that I am just completely superfluous at work today. Because if you don't know, I teach 2 classes in the morning, and then I am the assistant librarian in the school library the rest of the day. And because we had 2 half days this week, my classes only met yesterday. I didn't have to teach anything today. And we have the library closed for staff meetings for the entire 2 days that we're in school this week. So that means like no students can come in and check out books. So I couldn't really do either of my jobs today. So I just said, you know, I'll take some personal time, start my break a day early. So I've had a little bit of sleeping in today, long leisurely morning, and then I'm now going out to meet Florence for lunch, and we're gonna go to a bookstore, and then I have to go take my car in to get its routine maintenance. So a little bit of fun, a little bit of productivity. Now the only issue here is I seem to have misplaced my camera charger, so we'll see how this goes. This vlog might be a mix of camera footage and cell phone footage until I figure out where I put my charger. Well, I managed to forget my wallet, so we gotta go back. Good morning. It's the next day. It's Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving, and I am just finished up with my breakfast, had a little fruit and yogurt bowl with some granola, and I thought now that I found my camera charger and I can actually charge this device, I thought I would show you what I got at the bookstore yesterday. Now I'll just start off by saying that only one of the things in this bag is something that I could even remotely justify as a need. Everything else is pure impulse buy, usually things I have too many of already. But the first thing I got, this is the one that's like an actual need. This is like a habit tracker notebook. So I have a lot of daily habits that I try to track, like 15 different things, and that seems like a lot, but a lot of them are just tiny things that like take your vitamin, make your bed, things like that. So it helps keep me on track with starting a workable morning and night routine if I'm tracking those, but there's never enough space in like a daily planner that I have to list all of them out. So I end up either using random notebooks or trying to like shove them all into the tiny space on the planner. But this has like all of this space here. I'm hoping that you can see that. All of this space for daily goals, and then there's weekly habits, and even like a reflection where you can say how well you did and what you need to work on for next week. So I'm looking forward to using this. This I think is exactly what I've been needing for a year, if not more. Okay, so the next thing. Do I have too many candles already. Yes, absolutely. I'm running out of room in my candle drawer. Will that stop me from buying more candles at Bath & Body Works the next time I go? Absolutely not. Did it stop me from buying a candle yesterday at the bookstore? No, it did not. So first of all, look at this color. This is like my favorite shade of blue. I adore this specific color. And then this candle is called Distant Galaxy. It's by the Novelly Yours Candle Company. And it has these notes of blue musk, steel, citrus, ozone, and sandalwood. It's great. It's a clean, fresh scent. I like clean, fresh scents. And I think this is going to look really cute when I'm burning it. So I'm so happy to have that. I got 2 books from the bookstore. The first one, actually I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce this. I'm going with Chouette. By Claire Oshetsky. This one really jumped off the shelf at me. It's pretty short. It's like 230 pages. And I don't know how much of what I'm reading on the back is like symbolic or literal. So according to the description on the back, there's a woman who gets pregnant and she tells her husband this baby isn't going to be like you, it's going to be some kind of owl baby. And then when the baby is born, it has these characteristics that seem a little more like it says here, a predatory bird than a baby. So I don't know if it actually has like bird attributes or if it's just sort of symbolically got characteristics that could be considered bird-like. But it's sort of about how much should they try to like change or cure or fix their daughter, and how much should they embrace what makes her unusual. And I think that sounds really fascinating. The second book is called Vacation Land, and this is by Meg Mitchell Moore. This is a little bit more realistic fiction. It's set in the summer in Maine, and it's about these 2 women who come to Maine for different reasons to leave behind some problems that they're facing or cope with and heal from difficulties in their lives. It doesn't say on the jacket whether or not their lives intersect in the plot, but I assume they do, because it would be strange to have a book of this size where they don't intersect at all. But I think that's going to be a really interesting exploration of these 2 characters. And then the last thing I got was some Christmas cards. Do I need Christmas cards? No, I think I still have plenty. But these were so cute. They are polar bears. And they're actually not just Christmas, they're like they have little ornaments on there, so I'll probably use them for Christmas because I don't want to seem like I'm pushing Christmas on anybody. But they don't have a Christmas message in them. It's just about like the season. So they have a sense of being non-denominational as well. And then finally I did get one other card. It says Merry Christmas. Isn't sweet? I love it. So that was all the stuff I got at the bookstore. I exerted no impulse control whatsoever, and you can tell. So my day is wide open today. I have no plans whatsoever, other than maybe watching a TV show with some friends in our respective houses on Discord later. So it is a really, really nice day though. It's maybe the most beautiful weather day that we're gonna have this week. So I'm actually thinking that I am going to go to Sugarloaf Mountain, which is a fairly small mountain, not too far away from here. And I found a trail that's about an hour long. It starts off, I think, a little bit further up the mountain from a parking lot that's already a little distance up. And I think it goes to the summit. So it's a really nice day. I'm sure I will not be the only person out there. But I'm going to take that nice walk, come back, make myself some coffee, and again, just like yesterday, just see where the day leads us. Whew! That was very satisfying, but not easy. I now know that I probably went the wrong way on that loop. Anybody who's really smart about it, and I didn't know this in advance, would have gone the opposite way I did. There are stairs going up the summit in one direction and a stairless rocky incline in the other direction, and I went the way that you would expect would be harder. But it was really, really nice, really beautiful. I'm very hungry now. That pretzel bag was not enough of a snack, so I'm gonna go home and make some lunch and see if I have any energy left after that. So I think part of the reason I have such a hard time keeping up my energy these days is look how dark it is outside right now. It's 5:15 p.m. and it's this dark. Okay, I have to do something at this point that I've been putting off for a while. Something that I really don't want to do. And that is, I have to go to the grocery store on the day before Thanksgiving. Now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Sarah, there is literally no worse place that you could be on this night, other than like the interstate. On the day before Thanksgiving. But listen, here's the thing. I don't have what I need to make dinner tonight, and I don't want to order food again, and I waited as long as I could, and I'm so hungry. So we are going to the grocery store to get some food for dinner tonight. Wish me luck, I guess. You know what? That actually wasn't that bad. I got in and out probably in 15 minutes or so. I only had to get a couple of things. And it wasn't so much that there were a lot of people there. I waited till about 7 p.m., so I think I escaped most of the crowd. So it was less that it was busy and more that there was this, like, this vibe, this air of just barely contained hectic chaos, which we were all just kind of keeping under wraps. Really interesting experience, and I'm so hungry now, so I'm gonna go home and cook. So it is after Thanksgiving dinner and I am at home. The original plan was to come home and watch White Christmas for the rest of the evening. I had a friend who I was going to watch with, but I think she was still at Thanksgiving dinner at the time because I sent her a message and I didn't hear back from her. So I was going to watch White Christmas and make myself a hot chocolate. It was going to be really nice. And then I was really tired, so I just sort of fell asleep on the couch for a couple of hours. And now it's a little bit too late to start White Christmas. So instead, I am going to get myself some water. I'm going to get into my pajamas, and I think I'm just going to read for the rest of the night. My book got really good this morning, so I think I'm just going to read until I fall asleep again.
Come on in, come on up, come on over for the merriest time of year. Come on up, come on in, get together for a good time, smile my dear. Come on in, come on up, come on over, we'll be dancing round the tree. So let us have a swinging Christmas, just like 1, 2, 3. We know the time is short, we blink and then it's gone. So we better make the most of what we've got. So take your neighbor by the hand and join the dance parade before the clock strikes and it's all too late. So take your neighbor by the hand and join the dance parade before the clock strikes and it's all too late. Come on in, come on up, come on over, it's the friendliest time of year. Come on up, come on in, nothing better than to give the gift of cheer. So come on in, come on up, come on over, we'll be singing all them songs. So let us have a swinging Christmas, just like 1, 2, 3. Ba 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 da ba ba